Welcome. This is a podcast with Big Jim Country Boy, myself, Little Jim Country Boy, and Alberto over there. What are you, from the hood or? Anyway, we're sitting outside here. Sorry for the generator running in the background. We had an ordeal. You can check out my live stream from last night. They turned the power back on after a storm went through with a tree branch on it. They burned the wire off, and now they don't know when they're coming back to fix it for the third time. So I'm sitting here smoking a cigar. Jimbo's got one.
I smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
I like my cigarettes.
I got a Gurkha Titan cigar.
I got a Rocky Patel. He's smoking Rollies. I'm gonna edit this anyway, but I was gonna yell at it. What are we pulling up there? What's that topic?
I'm looking for it.
What's that one there about somebody trying to take the land or something like that, and there ain't nothing but a trail of empty Budweiser cans and shotgun shells down I-95?
So there's this comedian, he did a skit on it. Louis Ramey does a skit on it.
Yeah, you gotta check this guy out on YouTube. He's funny. Or go buy tickets when he's on live. But
Should I play it for him? Should they hear it?
yeah, just give him a little sample here. Let's play this. And
Apparently you forgot something. Apparently you forgot.
Alberto hasn't heard this before.
Most powerful country on this planet. It's not because we have more money. No. It's because we have something in this country they don't have in other countries. That's right. I'm talking about rednecks. Good old boys with an arsenal in their basement that have been waiting for just such an occasion since 17.
Now, and we all know you out there. You got this. This guy's talking about you. You got arsenals in your basement. All right. He said, "You've been waiting. You've been waiting since 1970."
No. 1775.
Yeah, you've been waiting since 1775, a year before his shirt here, which is a Hodge Twins shirt. Check them out; they're pretty funny.
75. Oh, believe me, foreign troops land in the South. There'll be a line of pickup trucks and NASCARs heading down I-95. Marines will show up 3 hours later, nothing but beer cans and shotgun shells.
All over the
What the hell's happening? War's over, baby! They come on shore in them little boats, right? Man, Jimmy's got 2 Evan roots in that bass boat. He just ran them right on over. Yeah, he must got some sand in his eyes because they didn't see me on the beach with that 12 gauge. But I'll be honest with you, man, we didn't kill nothing we didn't eat.
Alright, if you want to watch the rest of that, it's Louis Ramey. You can find him on YouTube. And I'm sure you can find his specials out there too.
He's funny. So, yeah, I could see like Chinese or somebody come walking down our back road here, out here in the country.
Well, even last night.
Old grandma lives down the street by herself. I'm going to blast them with the 12 gauge before they get too far. Out here shooting, I'll be like, oh, ain't deer season, what's that?
Around here, we don't always talk to our neighbors, but last night, as he was telling you, we had some problems with the power. The power lines caught on fire and the tree shorted out. It wasn't 5 minutes and 6 neighbors were out coming to look to make sure everybody was okay. So, you know, around here, we all kind of look out for each other.
It's a small community. My one neighbor's a captain on the fire department, and I called 911 to report the fire in the trees and the canopy from the wires, and he walked out of his house, jumped in his pickup truck, and drove up the street a few feet and put the blue light on, and you know, he was here that quick, you know, maybe in 30 seconds. So, yeah. So what else is going on? They said they got this guy running for president. Joe Biden. Who's that? He a new guy?
Well, by the way he acts at the presidential debate, he acts like he was born yesterday. But,
They said Trump's running again. Ain't this his third term? How can he run again?
well, it's a second term if he wins.
What do you mean if he wins? That's saying he only was one term. How's that? He's been in office now for 8 years.
No, only 4 years. They say Obama's president right now, but Joe Biden's...
How's Obama the president? He ain't the president.
Well, Joe Biden is our elected president right now.
No,
So-
Trump's the president. I saw him count the votes on TV. Trump's the president.
Well, apparently, somebody counted wrong, and they put Joe Biden in office. But he's not capable of
How
being
can they
president.
count wrong to put Joe Biden in office?
Well, that's up for the people to decide, but apparently...
You mean he
gotta
fucking
let-
cheated and lied, and then they counted and Trump won?
Shh, don't say that. They'll cancel us for that. We can't say that on...
Well, I saw him count Trump's votes on TV
So did it.
for a year, and it said he won.
So did millions of other people, but apparently we're not allowed to talk
I
about
even
that.
saw it on CNN, and they wouldn't lie.
Well,
Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know who this JoJo guy is, but as far as I'm concerned, Donald Trump's our president. He's been since 2016. So,
Mr. and
we took 6 cases of food to the food bank the other day, dropped that off, helped the needy. I don't want to mention the brand name, but he works in a food warehouse, and my wife works in a food warehouse. And they won't ship any product if the expiration date is inside of 3 months, because you don't know how long it'll be in the store. So they're good about intercepting it before they throw it in the garbage and we take it to the needy. And most of them's hungry, so they use it up inside of that 3 months before the freshness or expiration date. So we did that. We do that weekly if we can. What else we been doing?
any of you folks at home like smoking cigars? If you do, down there in the comment section, tell us what kind of cigar you guys like to smoke and what you like to pair it with. Diet Coke's my favorite to pair with a cigar. We're trying to warm Alberto up to smoking cigars, but he's kind of stuck with cigarettes for right now.
His balls didn't drop yet.
Balls will drop soon.
So they're gonna drop soon.
Yeah, they'll drop soon. I'm just, I like my cigarettes, my nicotine. I done tried some good cigars. They don't get
Yeah,
me
these
some
don't have
cigarettes.
all those pesticides and Roundup Ready tobacco and stuff in them. This is all good foreign tobacco. They don't do that stuff. They're trying to erase us here in the U.S.
One of the things that amazes me is somebody physically had to sit down or stand up at a table and put all the tobacco together to roll this and make sure it's not messed up.
It's
Through quality
handmade,
control.
is what he's saying. They're
Yeah,
not
it's
machine
handmade.
like cigarettes or whatever. Well, they ain't even machine made, really. Half machine made. My wife's got one of them little gadgets. She buys a bag of tobacco and the boxes to cigarettes without the tobacco in it, the tubes with the filters and paper. And she makes them up. She made up some here for Alfredo. So, Alfredo and I took a brisket and smoked it today. You can check out that video. We live streamed a couple updates, and there's a video where I show you how to use your barbecue grill as a smoker instead of buying one gazillion-dollar smokers that you use twice a year. I just use my barbecue grill sitting right here out of view. You don't use the propane or nothing. You just put a pan in there with a couple charcoal briquettes. Well, go watch the video. That ain't what this one's about. Nice weather here. 80 degrees out, low humidity. The sun's going down, the clouds are coming in. It's like shade almost. It's nice out here on the patio. 4th of July, we're gonna have a little cookout here on the deck. Maybe we'll live stream some of the eats that we're eating. Put it out as a live short.
What's on the menu for the 4th of July this year?
I don't know. I was thinking like going all American. Hamburgers and hot dogs.
Did we ever?
Or wieners or frankfurters.
Did we
whatever
do
you
a
wanna
video
call it.
on the steer when we got it butchered?
Not this time. We did one before about the steer we had done.
Well,
This time it wasn't even a steer. It was a cow.
That's right. We had a cow butchered a couple months ago, and
We got some hot dogs done.
yeah, we got
from
some
that.
hot dogs done.
From the Amish butcher.
They're pretty good. We set a couple packs aside.
We got
For
the
4th of
ring
July.
bologna, and it said horseradish in it. I was expecting like strong horseradish taste of the bologna because like I dip my bologna in horseradish mustard. But the stuff tastes like liverwurst. I don't mind liverwurst, but I didn't want liverwurst. I wanted bologna, not bologna that tasted like liverwurst. So it kind of threw me off a little bit. But not to throw them under the bus, but their stuff sucks. The hot dogs are good though. Ain't worth the money though.
No, we had to pay like what, $5?
By the time I bought the cow, paid them the butcher, paid them the vacuum packet, and then paid another $7 a pound for hot dogs on top of it, it comes out to about $10, $12 a pound for hot dogs. And I like the cheap ones they sell at Walmart. That's what I like. This Bar S brand, that's my favorite. Got more smoke flavor to it. Of course, you know, I smoke a smoker, I smoke meat, I smoke cigars. I smoke tires on my truck. You should check that video out.
Hot Wheels
Burnout.
Burnout. Yeah, Hot Wheels Smoky Burnout. That's a good video too.
So what's new with you, Alfredo?
Living life.
Huh?
Living life.
Yeah, living life.
Yeah. You know, learning a lot of new stuff, you know. Learning how to weed whack. Learning how to put a roof on top of the house. Learning a lot of
You
things.
did that for Charlie down the road, right? Charlie helped you, teach you. I told you you'd get it. You just gotta, you know, it's not something you do every day.
All I say is if y'all want to listen to some good music, you want to have good vibes, and you want to listen to some good things, check out his YouTube channel, Big Jim Country Boy. You know, you learn a lot of things.
And we learned messing with our gas weed whacker that it's a lot easier just to go buy the battery operated one from your home improvement store.
Yeah, here's the blower. Runs on a 18 volt battery. That works good. Don't do it blow my camera. Just leave it sit there and let it sleep.
We like the green brand, but
We got all the green brand, so we had the red brand and it's jumped and fell apart.
but
And I'm
apparently
tired of 20 chargers and 26 different kinds of battery types. So
the red
we
brand
got the robot, and they're all the same. The drill, the impacts, they all take the same batteries. They're all robot now. That's what we want. We buy the more power tools. Surface grinder we got is robot. Sawzall's robot. 3 circular saws are all robot. So if we want to do something, we don't have no cords. Everything's robot.
The red brand did honor their warranty though, so they're
I
sending
didn't see
another
a
one
new
out.
one yet.
They're-
They
apparently
didn't
it's gonna
honor the
mail.
warranty until the mailman drops it off. Then they honored the warranty.
Yeah.
When's that mailman bringing my part against cigars, son?
Well, they'll be here in a couple days. It's Friday. They'll be here on Monday.
These are pretty close, but they ain't no part of this. These are Casa de Garcias. Hey, Alfredo, what's the name of your new YouTube channel you're doing?
I do a gaming YouTube. Come check me out, man. You know, I like to play video games. I'm trying to achieve my childhood dream. You know,
Yeah, but what's the name of the channel?
it's called Kill Off Gaming. You can
Kill
check
Off
me.
Gaming?
Yep. You can
There'll,
check me
there'll
out
be
on
a link.
YouTube.
There'll be a link underneath the video. If it's not under the video, you'll see it pinned to the top of the comment section.
I went to church for the first time. You
How'd
know?
you like that?
it was amazing. It was a good feeling, you feel me? To be able to put the Lord in me and actually get to know the Lord and the Bible. It's an amazing feeling. It's something, if you guys never went to church and you guys want to know about the Lord, you know, you can come. You know.
Well, we're pastors, and we have an online church on YouTube, Warriors of Jesus Christ 247, which means 24 hours, 7 days a week. And that's worth checking out. But I recommend when you can, you actually walk into a church and sit for service and enjoy it. Like we went, and they had some problems with the ceiling, and these guys helped. We all went over there and we painted it up for them and everything, no charge. We just did it because we worship there. You should check out Warriors of Jesus Christ. There's a lot of shorts, less than 60-second videos with prayers and stuff for all occasions. There's some recipes. You want an idea for a good meal or Sunday dinner after church? There's country fried pork chops, fried chicken, ham, roasted pork, how to make a cake in minutes from scratch. It says cake flour, but listen, I make it all the time. It comes out wonderful with all-purpose flour. And you can even leave out the sugar and use Splenda or something, and it comes out beautiful. Just if you use, it says, say, 2 cups of sugar, you only use 1 cup of Splenda, you cut it in half. I think it tastes too artificial sweetener if you put too much in. But I use half, and it comes right out. It says on the bag use 1 for 1, but I always use half, and it comes out fine. It's plenty sweet enough. It tastes beautiful. You check that out. Things is, and I'm not really trying to push religion on you. I know there's Muslims, there's Jewish people that go to synagogue, and there's Catholics, and there's Christians, and I don't agree with what they believe and what they do, but even if you're one of these scientific people that says there is no higher power or no God, you can benefit from going into a church and enjoy the fellowship of other kind, like-minded people. They normally call Christians. You know, like if you see somebody that needs a hand, you give them a hand. You know, maybe you got a poor neighbor on public assistance or something, and they run a couple days low on food because of a holiday, and the food bank's not open, and they get caught, you know, in between there. Give them some food. We all got extra groceries in the house. You ain't gonna miss it. How much do you throw away every year? I got a friend that comes by here. He lives alone. He's an elderly man and sits with us and stuff, and we feed him about every night. We cook something. We always got leftovers. We still feed him and got leftovers. So, you know, that's part of what it is. That's what it means to be a Christian. Not just to go and, it's great if you want to be a newborn Christian and worship God and believe in Jesus and worship Him and be saved and have eternal life. But hey, listen, there's a lot to be. Like the other church we went to a few weeks back, they were having a fundraiser. They had ham, coleslaw, potato salad, bread, butter,
and then
baked beans, like homemade food, like Grammy or your mom or you can make. And then it was a strawberry festival. You had you could get plain bowl of strawberries cut up, no sugar or nothing.
Yep.
And it had like the juice from the strawberries in there. And then you could get ice cream with strawberries, like a parfait. And then they had one with cake, pound cake, and strawberries and ice cream.
Yep.
And I think it was like $14 a person, which nowadays that's good for a meal. Burger King and McDonald's will whack you for that. And it was like basically if you wanted more, they got you more, you know. It wasn't like you got one little bag and that was all you got. I mean, they brought it out family style. And if you cleaned up the beans and potato salad, there was somebody there asking if you wanted another bowl for the table. But $14, that goes a lot to the church and what they do to help people. Like right now, the church I worship at, the ladies are getting together backpacks and they're stuffing them with stuff for the homeless. Deodorant, toothbrushes, toothpaste, whatever they might need. Toilet paper. Sometimes they do good and people donate like $25 gift cards and they'll stick that in the backpack. You know, they might put something else in there like bottled water and a cup of noodle or something, or cereal bars or protein bars or something to keep these people going. You know, not everybody is as fortunate as you or I, and sometimes, you know, even I went through hardship in my life and I needed help. You know, I don't have to now, luckily, but, you know, there was a time I went to the food bank. There was a time I worked and I'd bring home about $220 a week. I was working as a prep cook / dishwasher, and I was supporting myself, my fiance, my brother, my sister's boyfriend, and my mother and father, and I was the one buying food for everybody and cooking it most nights when I got home from work. So that might be something you might want to look into. You know, go sit and listen and learn a little bit of something, and you know, there's nice people, nice fellowship. You know, it ain't like you're gonna go in there and although they'd be welcome, but it ain't like you're gonna go sit in there next to degenerates. But anybody's welcome in the church. It doesn't cause problems while they're in church. It's just something that is overlooked this days in this country, and I think that's the problem with a lot of these younger people, and a lot of what you see on TV, it's all demonic based, in my opinion, and I think that's because the family is breaking down the family unit because they don't have that function of having dinner on Sunday at least, going to church together and learning how to be a good person. They watch TikTok and whatnot, and they learn how to be evil and bad and
just basic morals like not lying, cheating, and stealing goes a long way. I don't mean like going into a bank and robbing it. I mean like going out of your way to take advantage of somebody else because
like these people
maybe you're a little bit more smart.
Like these people you see on these other YouTube channels where they order DoorDash or something, or Grubhub or Uber Eats, and then they're sitting there eating their food. The driver gets back and says, "I left and you canceled the order." Makes it look like I didn't do it. And then you go in and the guy's sitting there, they're filming, the guy's sitting there eating lunch. They just do it because they're dishonest and get a free lunch, and then the guy's going to lose his job or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the problem with people today. You know, and like one of my prayers I put out there on my church channel, and I'm not trying to plug it, I'm using it for an example. You got all these broken families around the country, but you know what? It's a proven fact. Families that pray together stay together, bar none. You ain't gonna find a family nowhere that gets divorced or is fighting and carrying on all the time and dysfunctional that actually sits down and prays together. You're not gonna find it. You show me one.
And after the hustle and bustle of your busy week, it gives you something to push through your week to get to on Sunday morning when you go to church.
Everybody says, "Oh, I can't get up that early Sunday." Well, you get up the rest of the week to go to work, don't you? The problem is, you're out doing what you know you're not supposed to do late Saturday night until early Sunday morning. You're going to bed when you should be getting up, drinking your coffee, jumping in the shower, and go to church. And I think there's some denominations and churches out there that actually have church on Thursdays and Friday nights. So, I know you can't do it Friday night because you got to go down to the gin joint, get all liquored up, and see how you can cheat on your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend. I know. So that's the problem. Wrong direction.
Yeah. Right.
Comes down to the simple fact: you treat people the way you want to be treated. I'll edit that out, but I know I get a laugh out of Alberto.
Man, yo, honestly, man. Look, I don't even watch
We'll just
TV.
put it in there, it's rated for 18 or older.
Man.
No, seriously though, that's the problem with people. They act like that. They do things they're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
That's a grown-ass man acting like that. And Biden sniffing people. Sniffing little kids. POTUS the perv.
I don't understand how somebody like that can be a president, man. Especially when you're falling asleep during the
They're
meeting.
all like that. That's why the government, the country's going to shit. They're all like that. They're evil.
Yeah, man.
When did you folks at home learn how to make a full sentence? What was it, first, second? Probably first grade. Some of you little slower learners, second or third grade.
Slower learners.
How old's Joe Biden? 78 years old, and he can't string a sentence together?
Yep, that's definitely true. But you know what? The world's corrupted.
Everybody said he rode the short bus to school, Joe Biden. I don't think he did. I think he was locked up in the school, you know, like a state school. Yeah, don't mind me with my lounge pants and slippers on out here on my deck. We're just chilling and grilling, doing a little podcast.
Everybody talks about comfort food, and you know, whether it's hamburgers or hot dogs. For some people, it's ice cream and cake.
I like a comfy chair or couch myself.
But after a long week or a long day, or just when you're feeling homesick, what food makes you think of like home and, you know, family and stuff like that?
I got an idea. Leave it in your comments, and if I didn't already do the video, I'll do a video on it.
There you go.
What do you want? What is it? Grandma's homemade mac and cheese. What else could it be? I don't know. You tell us.
You like roasted beef, right?
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite dishes, like roast beef. We call it roasted beef because you can do it with veal, lamb, pork, beef, venison, probably even bear, elk, whatever you want, moose, whatever you got, wherever you are. I suppose if you're in one of them countries, you can use a dog and it'll come out good too, but it's basically, well, go check out my roasted beef video. Actually, you did cooking that night for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's one of my favorite meals. And then the leftovers, you chop them up fine, use the gravy and stuff, and then you can add some peas to it or something the next day and have like Yankee pot roast with egg noodles if you like, or just stew.
Sounds good.
That's why Alfredo's here all the time. We fed him.
Food's
He
good,
tastes
man.
my cooking now. He don't leave.
Soon as I light the burner on the stove or the grill,
He hears that snap, and he's here. Nah, he's a good guy. We don't mind having him around. But
Definitely, man, definitely. You want to watch some good food be made, and you want to learn some good recipes, like I said, check out his YouTube channel.
do we do a pepper pot soup video?
no, I don't think we ever did. A lot of people don't know what that is. A lot of people don't know what pork roll is yet, but we put out pork roll videos.
Yeah. Pepper pot soup's one of my favorites. It's up there with, you know, homemade chili, especially in the cooler months. It's a little hot out right now. But
I just stole your peanut butter and jelly sandwich recipe, and I made a video.
which one? The 2
The
pounds of peanut butter?
towering peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then the funny thing was, I didn't think it was a popular thing or nothing, and then I was watching another movie. I was streaming in Alberta one night, and it was this guy's birthday. I'm not trying to plug the film, or I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but they gave him a gift bag about this wide, the size of a slice of bread, and this high, and it was a peanut butter sandwich tower, the jelly sandwich they gave him for his birthday. And I thought that was weird. I have never heard of nothing like that except, stacks over here. Peanut butter and jelly on a loaf of bread stacked up, and then makes a sandwich. But you know, it is what it is.
What's your favorite food? One last meal you're ever gonna eat. What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be a good steak with some salad.
Yeah, I like steak and salad too.
If I had to have a last meal, it really be something that comes from the heart.
I like cake. I don't eat a lot of it because of my diabetes and stuff. I got a almond flour cake recipe out there, and then I bought one in a box. It's keto cake in a box. I might do that and do a review on it. See if it compares to mine. But I like cake. I could eat cake or pie every night. I can eat cake and pie every night for dessert. But unfortunately, I don't. Can't.
Nice chocolate cake with cream cheese frosting. Not a lot of people
yellow
like
cake
that.
with that fudge frosting and sprinkles on it. I
That's
like
good
that.
too.
Sounds
Better
really
stop
good.
talking about it, or we'll have to go get
Yeah,
one.
my mouth's starting to work. Anyway, we're gonna try this podcast thing out here again. We're gonna do a little bit different here. I think for the weather we got right now, you guys will see us sitting here like this in the patio after a hard day's work. But we're gonna let you go now. If you like it, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Your YouTube channel.
Yep, like and subscribe. The link will be down below. You know,
What's your name of your channel?
it's called Kill Off Gaming.
Kill Off Gaming.
Yep.
I don't know how many of these are gamers, but he's pretty good at it. So until next time, Big Jim Country Boy, over and out.